Hello, my name is Imara Kernisa with name 05488819 In this opportunity, I'll discuss to you about two important topics related communicative competence from the Interactive Language Teaching Theory course. Namely, first, the benefit of applying communicative competence in the classroom for students. And second, how teachers should plan lesson to support that competence. Okay, let's get started. Before we talk about the benefit, let me briefly remind you about what communicative competence is. Based on TFL2 module, communicative competence is classified under four main modules: grammatical, sociolinguistic, discourse, and strategic competence. When all four modules are applied in the classroom, the benefits for students are significant. First, students don't only learn grammar rules in theory. They also learn to use the language in real communication. Second, through sociolinguistic competence, students learn how to adjust the way they speak depending on situation. For example, they communicate differently with friends compared to how they speak with a teacher. This is very important life skill. Third, discourse competence helps students understand and construct complete, meaningful text such as narrative, description, or persuasive text rather than just isolated sentences. Fourth, strategic competence trains students to keep communicating even when they face language limitations. They learn verbal and nonverbal strategies to make sure their message is still delivered effectively. In short, this approach transforms students from simply knowing the language to truly being able to use it in real life. Okay, now let's talk about how teachers should plan lesson to support communicative competence. First, teacher must set clear, competence-based learning objectives, not just delivering materials, but making sure students achieve specific, measurable sub-competencies. Second, teachers need to choose authentic materials and activities, for example, text-based activities, such as ordering food over the phone, looking for housing information, or simulating a job interview. Third, assessment must be comprehensive. A teacher cannot rely on written tests to measure cognitive ability. They also need to use performance assessment to psychomotor skills, attitude assessment for affective skills, and portfolios to track students' learning progress over time. Fourth, teachers are encouraged to apply CTL, where teacher acts as facilitator and motivator not only as a source of knowledge. Students must be actively involved. Fifth, teachers should understand that student errors are not something to be ashamed of. They are a natural part of the learning process. Okay, I think that's all for today, and thank you so much for watching. So the conclusion are applying communicative competence in the classroom provide real benefit for students ranging from the ability to communicate effectively to preparing them to use English in their daily life. And as a teacher, good lesson plan including clear objective, authentic material, fair assessment method, and detailed approach is the key to making that happen.